Hello, my little dee-dee-doos. It's Kai here. Welcome to the third of my third back to school video. The other two videos I'm going to link right now on the screen. So for the rest of the series, I will be doing more storytelling videos, such as my last one. This and the following videos will be videos focusing on one story per video from my 9 years in the public school system. So let's dive in. For this video, we're going to travel to the spring my 8th grade year, when our school decided, since we were studying American history, it was absolutely essential we took a trip over spring break to DC, such as all the other schools. So after 12 hours on being on a bus with 50 other students, we were finally in DC. Let's jump cut to the second day when we got stuck with a tour guide to give us a tour of the city. My friends and I, we were at the front of the group, and we were about to pass the White House. Quickly, it's time for some made-up names. Let's call our tour guide Macy, and my friend, who will come in later, Harlan. So we're strolling towards the White House and got there. When we got there, Macy, our tour guide, pointed to Harlan and said, "You will live here." Harlan interrupted Macy and asked, "Me?" Macy responded, "Yes, you will live here when your wife is president." Obviously, this was just a quick joke, since Macy had just met our group that morning, and Harlan generally wasn't the one to speak up. But my friend group decided to carry this as a running joke for the rest of the school year. Our first question was, if the wife of the president was called the First Lady, then what would the husband of the president be called? After debating for the rest of the trip, we settled on the First Dude, partially because it best fit the Twitter acronym the First Dude would be using, and partially because we thought it was hilarious and fit perfectly with Harlan generally being the goofball of our friend group. But since we didn't like to call Harlan the more formal First Dude, however formal that actually is, we settled in conversation on calling him FDOTUS. Like the online acronyms for the President and First Lady are POTUS and FLOTUS. We also like FDOTUS because it could be interpreted in multiple different ways, like first dog of the United States, because we were immature 8th graders. My friend group got so serious about this that we considered Harlan's crush to be the president, started appointing ourselves to cabinet positions. If you were wondering, I was the Secretary of State. Well, that's the end of that story. Hopefully this made you laugh or wonder about the absurdity of 8th graders. So always like, share, and subscribe.